Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my LA Noire Let's Play series. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So I think we're halfway through now on the homicide desk. In the last episode we managed to finish 2 cases, the Golden Butterfly and the Silk Sock Murder. So let's get started on this next case and try and figure out who this Black Dahlia person is. The White Shoe Slaying. Oh, it's a rainy day. A rainy night. Hey girl. Oh. Very mysterious man.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
She is trashed. Girl like to party.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
What a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin.
Once again.
Tonight shall we trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Let's go then.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows
It's got a point.
make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make the first pass.
Detectives.
Crime scene, 12:17 p.m.
Homicide. Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Same clues as last time.
Temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma.
Although not
Knock
naked
over
this
the head,
time.
Then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Let's check on B.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
So she had been placed there. Got some tire tracks here.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Unless there's more than one person. Hey girl.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Once again, that's all the clues done. Let's check on the phone. Oh, no. Hold on a sec. The phone can wait.
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Hey, Kathy. Suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Hobo?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Hola, Mr. Phelps.
How can I help, Detective?
¿Cómo estás?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Let's check out the laundry place first.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
Well, maybe he likes to mix it up a little bit.
Than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Yes, but it's the same rope. And a car as well. It could be that Ford Brown Coupe or the same tire tracks or the same size shoe. We don't really know. Superior Laundry Services, 12:26 p.m.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Do you not need any proof of ID?
Down that dress, is it there?
F1363.
Mrs. T. Terrellson.
Green silk,
43 Emerald
green
Street,
silk
West
dress. Oh, a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me. There's
Like
some,
a match with the ligature marks.
there's some bow rope. Some braided rope.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Terrellson?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
She's dead, child.
Mommy to come home now,
No,
Dad.
she's dead, child. Sorry.
What's the problem, Terrellson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually
To check if she was a regular.
suspect.
Picture frames upside down.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Girl likes to drink. Yeah, but don't we all?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Maybe the husband didn't like the hat. Ah, so there's the purse.
Doesn't look like anything.
No? Okay, you don't want to check it. Clear up your food. Eat it. Oh, muddy boots. Very recent.
You can see if Pinker can match the
And size 8 as well. That ain't suspicious at all. And a very wet jacket as well.
Rain last night.
Hmm. Another purse.
So she went out without her handbag?
Hmm. That's very weird.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Do you not like that brand? ID.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Yes, it ain't good. Hello,
Out of
Charles.
your way momentarily, ladies.
Okay, no, we want to use the phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Penny through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
For the record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
You got a bit of bow rope in the back there.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Alibi for Lars.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
And what else?
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar.
Uh-huh.
She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Sounds fair though. You know, he wanted to have a good time. He wanted to stay. You know, couples don't have to do everything together.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Them eyes.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Last contact with victim.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
So you drove back, get your clothes
You're lying, Lars.
wet,
You didn't come straight home, did you?
and your boots were
How do
dirty.
you figure that?
Yeah, I think something else happened, Lars. So you got wet jacket or muddy boots. Let's go for muddy boots, because wet jacket, you might still get a wet jacket depending on how far you park the car, but muddy boots, yeah, it's pretty much pavement all the time, unless you're out for a walk on a grassy area, which I doubt you did. So yeah, muddy boots.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Shut up, Rusty.
Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
I was going to go there anyway.
Believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Barron's Bar, 12:55 p.m.
Boy, let's take it from better.
Gents, drink? Phelps and about Teresa Tarleton?
In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor.
Ahoy, sailor.
His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Yellow cap.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Bluff. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates?
That's him.
LAPD! Don't make me chase you, shitbird!
Oh, here we go. Another chase once again.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away!
Rank 15! Okay, alright, it's a car chase now.
I thought you were gonna leave me there to...
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Boom!
Shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. All right, you got me. I've had enough.
You didn't have to run in the first place, idiot.
Put your hands where I can see them. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this?
Nope.
Last night, you went drinking
Rusty,
with a
what are you
lady at the
doing?
bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
There's a bit of a glitchy interview, this.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You know something.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice, private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thank you.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Alright, let's go.
Any Central unit, a possible...
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it. The cab driver might tie this whole thing.
I hope you're right.
Where's that cab got you now?
Calm down, we're getting there.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
News like that would ruin your day, to be honest.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up!
You shut the hell up!
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Get the bastard!
Up and down! Give yourself up! Now!
Oh, damn.
You're a cop killer!
And now I'll kill you.
Cease and desist. Hey, you!
Oh, God. Oh! Whoops. Well, that ain't good.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you.
Let's try this
Not
again.
my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up!
You shut the hell up!
Give yourself up! Now! Look at it. You're a cop killer! Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Come on, come on. Yeah! Shot you in the dick.
Oh, dude, you shot him in the dick. Huh? That's not cool, Butters. You don't shoot a guy in the dick.
Well, I was just trying to stop him and you said...
It doesn't matter, Butters. You never shoot a guy in the dick. Everyone knows that. Shooting a guy in the dick? That's just weak.
Central Police Station, 1:50 p.m.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Oh, the door's already open for us.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Can
You
contact
went to Barron's
with
bar. What time did you
witness,
arrive?
no, witness
I got a
victim.
24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Mm-hmm. And?
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Instant with Bates.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him.
Says the one trying to get a girl drunk on purpose.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Better off with her husband.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Such a gentleman.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
How would you put it? A smile says something.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Brand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
To the bus depot, Rusty. Bus depot, 2:03 p.m.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
to run the loop.
Oh boy. Okay, let's try.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Ooh, siren.
This is starting to grate a little.
You know, whatever happened to the joys of rigorous search? Dogged police work, you know?
They went out the window about 2 blocks ago.
Hey, this could be a Cole Phelps I'll grow to love.
Don't count on it.
Hold up, hold up. There's the bus.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Is some kind of problem, buddy?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Alright, here we go. Hobo Camp, 3:11 PM. Oh, good tune, good tune. Play that funky music, white boy.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out for the cavalry. How do we do that? Like this.
Sounds good to me.
If you want your rightful share.
Oh, here we go. Let's fight. Goodbye.
Finish him. Fatality.
That'll do it.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
So he must have just recently come out of the war then. Well, not recently, but a year or two.
Gremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
What do we have in here? Newspaper! Missing morphine. Cop says goons fighting dope war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club.
Oh, it's Jack.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Good for you.
Dope peddlers need part-time jobs.
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They
Combined.
make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Sorry, Sheldon. That's an old photo. Him in the war. Look at him like a good little soldier. Oh, it's her purse. TT. Is that the ballroom ticket? Crystal Ballroom, yeah.
Answer.
Well, I think we found our guy. Oh, yep, we definitely found our guy.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
I wonder how much force you have to do to get the blood on the rope. That's all the clues done as well. Damn, that boy plays some good music.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
11K, Roger. Citizen.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Oh, you dirty, dirty
Whoa,
girl.
sir, I think you ought to calm down. Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Well, you got a gun. Oh. Okay. Time to kill an old man. Well, I doubt he's going to get very far.
Watch it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn.
Get the bastard! What the hell?
Whew. She got broken in two. Central Police Station at 5 PM. So all we need to do is get a confession out of this guy, then that should be it, I imagine.
You'll say something intelligent.
Ah, here he is.
You were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Now he may smell, but he did serve our country. And if you serve a country as well, you'd have respect for another person like that.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Really?
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Okay, that's quite creepy.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them.
Well, might as well put you down for that anyway.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
What was in your place? What's it? Purse. Let's go for purse.
We have you cold, Ackerman. Her purse and the ballroom ticket were in your lean-to. Tell us why you did it.
I kill because people need killing. It's what I was trained to do.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Another one bites the dust.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Ho ho, you know it. I mean, Rusty, yeah. Okay, clues questions done. 17 out of 17 for both. 5 stars, yet again. I thought we would have got 4 stars because we did do a lot of damage in that case, but thankfully we got 5. Case notes: an early visit to the hobo camp might have offered a lead, but good luck finding a coherent witness. Oh well, you know, we got like a hobo guy anyway, and he's probably not his first kill either. Oh, here we are again. Cole Phelps treated like a VIP. Reputation precedes him. Thank you, Alphonse.
You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave.
Cole, what are you thinking? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please give it a like, subscribe if you are new around here, comment below to see what games you want to play in the near future, what videos you want me to do in general, and also how I can improve my channel. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you for stopping by once again, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!